This is the Stock Market Daily News podcast for Tuesday, April 29th, 2026, bringing you the latest updates from yesterday's markets. Let's kick things off with the big picture. Markets pulled back on Tuesday as the S&P 500 closed at 7,139, down almost 0.5%. The Dow Jones held up better, losing just 0.05% to finish near 49,142. The Nasdaq led the losses, down nearly 1% to close at 24,664. The main story weighing on markets? Tech stocks tumbled after a Wall Street Journal report claimed that OpenAI missed key revenue and user targets for 2025. Ahead of its hotly anticipated public offering, this news fueled a sell-off across AI-exposed stocks and raised concerns over lofty valuations. Let's break down the top stories shaping the market. First, the tech rout. OpenAI's alleged revenue miss sent ripples across the sector. SoftBank shares plunged 11%, Oracle and CoreWeave each dropped 6%, while chip makers like AMD, Intel, and Nvidia fell anywhere from 2 to 4%. Even Microsoft, Tesla, and Amazon slipped about 1% each. Some analysts like Wedbush's Dan Ives are calling this a buying opportunity, suggesting the OpenAI concerns are overblown. But for now, the sharp sell-off shows just how sensitive markets are to any hint of AI disappointment. Second, energy prices are on the move again. With continued unease over the Iran war and tensions around reopening the strategic Strait of Hormuz, Brent crude shot up more than 3% to top $111 a barrel. West Texas Intermediate climbed to nearly $100. Rising oil prices kept inflation and geopolitical worries front of mind for investors this week. Third, earnings season is heating up. Banking giant Barclays reported a resilient first quarter, with group income up 6% to £8.2 billion and return on tangible equity of 13.5%. The bank reaffirmed its plan to return at least £15 billion to shareholders by 2028, including a new £500 million buyback. On the U.S. side, all eyes now turn to mega-cap tech reports, with Alphabet, Amazon, Apple, Meta, and Microsoft set to announce results Wednesday and Thursday. In crypto, Bitcoin couldn't hold above 79,000, dropping 2.4% to just under $77,000. Ether, Solana, and other major tokens also fell as oil's rally raised macro uncertainty and traders looked ahead to both the Fed's policy meeting and tech earnings for the next big catalyst. Finally, the market's recent patterns are bringing déjà vu for many investors. We've seen quick, sharp sell-offs, as with tariffs in 2025 or the recent Iran conflict, followed by rapid recoveries. This time, underlying earnings growth is fueling the market, but with rate cuts sidelined and only one strong narrative, any disappointment could prompt more volatility ahead. Recapping the day, S&P down nearly 0.5%, Dow flat, Nasdaq off almost 1%, as tech dramas and oil rallies compete for the market's attention. Looking ahead, watch for first quarter tech earnings, the Federal Reserve's policy decision, and any updates on the global energy situation. Don't forget to follow this podcast and visit our website for daily insights that keep you ahead of the market. That's all for today's Stock Market Daily News. Thanks for tuning in.